Very good morning, guys and gals. How on earth are we this morning? It is Wednesday morning. It is 8:23 and I'm just leaving Southampton Dock. I started this morning at 5:45. I was at Winnall Industrial Estate, and I normally park when I'm down this way. Parked up last night at 9 off and into the dock then. Supposed to be into Pentalva. Well, I was in Pentalva. I got in there for 6:15 and bit of a mare this morning, unfortunately. The shipping line box that I was taking in Pentalva were full. I couldn't take any more boxes in, so I was stuck with a box. I had 2 boxes on. I'm on the splitter this week. 2 boxes on. One was coming off on the quay, the other one was coming off from Pentalva. So I was going to Pentalva first. Got told then they couldn't take it. So then I had to try and try and get hold of someone then to find out what I'm supposed to be doing with it. I got hold of Kylie. Did apologise to her for contacting her before she actually got into work. It was about 6:25 when I contacted her. Got told then to take it over to Elder Point. Now, bearing in mind my VBS was 6 till 7 with the possibility of extending to 7:30. Elder Point is off the dock. It's down that way. So over this flyover that's in front now. And then you've got to go down the roundabout, come back on yourself, turn left, and then into the industrial estate there where Elder Point is. Never been in there before, and it is a well, I won't say what it is. It's not very nice, but not a nice place. Potholes the size of I don't know what. They look like flipping bombs have gone off in the floor. Well, there we are. So take your time going through there. Got it off, and Kylie was very surprised I got it off so quick. She said normally you're in there for hours. So I was lucky I got in there. There was one in front of me. I booked in and I waited about 10 minutes and got the box taken off. So happy days. So then Kylie had already cancelled my original VBS. And said I'll send you another one when you got the box off. So I rang it to say I got the box off. She booked me another VBS 7 till 8, and the one box to come off at transferred area 1, and then both boxes being loaded at transferred area 3. So that was pretty good. And I wasn't in there long. Gotta be fair, it was about 5 minutes for the first box, and I'd say about 15-20 minutes for the second box. So not too bad. As I say, just leaving the dock now. I left the dock at 8:23, so not too bad considering you got in there. I think it was about 25 to 8. I got in there into pre-gate, so not too bad at all. Before I go on, I would like to say a very, very big thank you to Stuart and Katie Mace, because as you can see, I've got a new high vis on with cut-off container link on, also on the back, and my name on there as well. Excuse me. Stu and Katie came down and gave me a surprise visit and brought me my new high vis, because Stuart said he didn't like me wearing the Keywell one anymore. So Stuart and Katie, much appreciated. It was lovely to see you Sunday, and yeah, thank you very, 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 very much appreciated. And yeah, the other one will not be worn anymore. I will now be wearing this one. So yeah, so now I am on my way to Swindon. Oh, and sorry, I am trying to talk up a little bit as well, because surprise, surprise, the battery's gone on my GoPro, the one I use for the mic. So I'm charging that up as we speak. Really speaking, I should have put on charge last night because I knew I was going to do a vlog this morning. So that's my bad. So I'm hoping you can still hear me okay. Should be alright, shouldn't be too bad as long as I don't pick up too much of a speed. It seems to be the faster I go, the less you can hear me. So anyway, I'm on my way to Swindon. I got a 10 o'clock tip up in Swindon, and then I got a 2 o'clock in Cwmbran. Excuse me. As you can see, I've still got my cough. Still can't seem to shake this cold completely. Still snivelly in the mornings, and yeah, it was really bunged up this morning. That's why I didn't come to you first thing this morning. So I'll wait a couple of hours and then I'll start the vlog that way. So yes, so I'm on my way to Swindon. 10 o'clock tip in Swindon. Don't know what time I'm going to get there yet because I haven't put in my Sat-Nav. So I'm going to head up that way, and yeah, I'll put my Sat-Nav in a bit and see what time I'm going to get there. So I'm going to crack on up there. Just thought I'd say good morning, and I will speak to you either just before I get to Swindon or when I'm there. So let's get this day started. Be a couple of days vlog again. I'm home tonight as it's Wednesday. So yeah, just fingers crossed no one's going to be using the truck tonight. Oh yes, of course. Welcome to the new plate. The new truck. A new 69 plate DAF XF 480 Super Space. And I absolutely love it. I will give a quick tour at some point during the vlog. It's not the spec I was expecting. I've got no Sat-Nav built into it or anything like that, but I have got a very nice Kenwood system in there. But I didn't really need the Sat-Nav and all that in there anyway, because I've got my own Sat-Nav, and the boys were saying once you got your phone connected to it and you got your Sat-Nav going, it causes all sorts of problems. So yes, I'm very happy with the spec I've got, and the best thing is I've no longer got a bouncy seat. I can actually adjust the torque on the seat so it stops bouncing. So yeah, no more bouncy Jenko. Yes, which is very nice. I'm not doing this all over the place. So come on in, pal, out you come. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. I'll give you a little bit of a tour, whether it be today or tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I will go around the cab and show you what I've got and if there's what's different in here and whatever else. So yes, something to look forward to. That's about it for the minute, I think. Just that I love the cab, love the truck. I'm very, very happy. So, and it smells new. Oh, it smells very new. I'm not going to put any of my smellies in here yet, as one of my subscribers said. Don't put your smellies in, you'll get rid of the new smell. Yes, very good point. So I won't put any of my smellies in yet. So anyway, I'm waffling now. I'm going to crack on, get up to Swindon, and I'll catch you when I'm up there. See you in a bit, guys. Toodles!
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium. Sip me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue.
Okay, right, I'm here. Found it, no problem at all. I pulled a couple of the blocks up off the floor because the back one's so heavy. But yeah, never mind. Sort of misplaced a couple of the stones in the ground. Never mind. It's 20-footer, full to the roof with small boxes. I'm going to be here a while. What I think of it, put that on brake. Yeah, I got a feeling I'm going to be here. What time is it now? 10:24. Got you smack on 10 o'clock. And had to split the trailer. I got the split in front of me now. Bit of a small industrial estate. So there's the split there. Oh god, the screen's looking dirty again. Hang on. bit better. Yeah, there's the splitter I've had to disconnect from. We can see the mirror. But yeah, they're unloading onto the pallets, small boxes. Yeah, gonna be here a while, so it's gonna be kettle on, feet up, and see how long it takes. Oh dear, it's gonna be one of those days, I think, but I don't mind. It's okay. My other one, my microphone camera is now charged, so I can put the mic on now for the next installment, so to speak. Where's my microphone? There it is. Is remote gun. Well, other way you can see it there with a little truck of Jenko sign. I'm quite impressed with that for £18 off eBay. It's not too in your face, it's just nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, so my microphone's all ready to rock and roll now. So I'll put that on in a bit. Yeah, I don't know what else I can say at the moment. Oh, I mispronounced that the new lad's name last week on last week's vlog. It's Didi. Although it's spelled D-E-A-D-Y. He contacted me yesterday or the day before, saying it was Didi. It's an Irish name apparently. So it's Didi12 and Trucker Haley for being checked out for new YouTubers. So it's Didi. D-E-A-D-Y, but it's pronounced Didi. So apologies on that, mate. So I've now put myself right on that. A mate of mine as well yesterday messaged me. I don't know whether anyone has seen on the news, but there was a recovery driver killed on the M25. Not quite sure when it was. Hang on a second. There he is. There he is. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't say when. It was sometime, I think it was in October, was it? Something like that. Recovery driver was killed by a truck, and his wife is running a campaign. So if any of you guys want to take a look at that, I'll put the link in below. I've got the link here. I'll put a link in for the interview that they did with Good Morning TV. Whether anyone can help out with it or whatever. She's just trying to build awareness and that sort of thing. So I said I'd give it a mention. He messaged me yesterday and I said I'd give it a mention on my vlog. And because of this, I think what I'm going to do now is this new book that's out by Malcolm Green. I will go through it a bit more later on. The Essential New Trucker's Guide, or New Trucker's Handbook. I think I'm going to be championing this book because the information in here, there is a section in here for obviously safe driving and everything else. So I think I'm going to champion this book. Reason being for my mate's friend's husband that got killed. It's very sad. But yeah, I'm gonna be pushing this book to see for new drivers, any new drivers that's coming into the industry or thinking of coming into the industry. Definitely purchase this book, guys. I've now got the link. I will put the link in the description below. It's a very long link, but it will take you to the page that you require. It's £18.99 or £19 on Amazon. Worth every penny. And the author Malcolm Green is also trying to push this forward as well. So yeah, I'm going to be championing this, so I'm going to be mentioning this most weeks on my vlogs, just to remind people about it. So I hope I don't get on people's nerves with it, but I think it's something that new drivers require. It's very good reading for new drivers and even old school drivers. You know, if you've been driving for donkey's years and you're not still 100% sure about tachograph law and all that sort of thing, it's all in there. So yeah, have a look at it. Have a look on Amazon and get yourself the new Essential or the Essential New Trucker's Handbook. It's a really good book, and I'll see if I can go through it a bit later on and give you some examples out of the book itself. It's quite a few pages in here. Yeah, it's about 250 pages in here, and it's full of information. So yeah, I'll go through it, and I'll go through some things later on in the video, whether it be today or tomorrow, but I'll go through it. And I'm going to be mentioning it, as I said, I'll mention it in every vlog now.
Alert, alert.
There's
Your
my
wife is calling.
Alert,
Right, I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles.
alert, alert.
Alright guys, I'm done. 10 to 1. 2.5 hours. And there we go. And it took me a little while to get the front bit of the container back onto the back. You got to get it smack on or the pins don't come out. And when it was so awkward there, I couldn't really get it completely straight, but I got there eventually. It took me about 10 minutes to do it. It's not too bad. And you got a bit more room, you got a bit more maneuverability. And when you're stuck between cars and skips and everything else, then you haven't got much of a chance. Where am I going? I need the right lane. So yeah, all done. Heading up to Cwmbran now. I'm going to be there for about 2:15. I'm due there for 2 o'clock. 15 minutes with mailto is not too bad. I mean, I've turned up 4 or 5 hours after the booking time and they still tip it, so they're pretty good in mailto. So I've got that to do, and then I don't know whether I'm doing anything local after that. It is Wednesday. I will be going home this evening, so we just have to wait and see. Nice bit of traffic here now. A little bit of road works. It's a bit weird now. I've got an empty container in the front and a heavy one on the back. Lift the tag axle up. Well, not the tag axle. The drop axle up. Lift that up. So I get traction. Because if I leave that down, I won't get any traction on cornering or any sort of hills or anything like that. So it lifts up because the front is empty. It's just getting through this traffic now. This isn't helping. But as you can tell, I got the microphone back on now, so you can hear me no problem, and you can hear my breathing, as that one guy on YouTube said. Yeah, well, there we go. Doesn't like the way I breathe on my videos. Different. And there we go. Yes, this bit of Swindon's off junction 16. I thought he was going to bring me in off 15, but it's not. It's just off 16 Westmead Industrial Estate I went to. And guys, they were as good as gold, to be fair. I mean, they went as quick as they could, but they were really small boxes and it was full to brim. There was quite a bit on that, so they did well. They did say, you know, if I want tea, coffee, anything like that, just go and help myself in the canteen and make it all in here, so it's all good. So anyway, I'm going to crack on now to Cwmbran. And I will see you when I get there. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Doodles!
I'm sick of lying here all alone and nearly sleepless at night. I'm honest, it's boring. 1,000,000 demons surrounding me, picking a fight. It's toxic. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to the good days, but good wasn't the only perspective of all the days that we had. We lost it. You were the best I ever had, but every second you were screwing me over, and now I'm done with it. I guess that there was no surprise. Deleting you out of my mind. Isn't it iconic? Standing on the front line, steady going forward without knowing the direction. I need to be honest.
Hello, hello, hello! Right, I've dropped the glitter in the yard. I've got to go over to a company called Turfmaster Lawn Company. Turfmaster Lawn and Turf, yeah, that's it. So, something like that anyway. It's over on Newton Road. I've got to pick a trailer up. I'm bobtailing at the moment, I'm solo. So just going to get through this little bit of traffic. I'm going to go and find this trailer and take back to the yard. I don't know there's much else to do. It's 3:45 now. We've just seen a time lapse from me leaving Meritor on there long, straight round onto the bay. It's about 20-25 minutes and I was away from there. Job done. That's what I like. I spent so many hours waiting in Meritor. That was just after they had their shutdown, so they were still struggling for room then, but yeah, they're pretty good. And it doesn't matter what time you get in, whatever time it's booked. If it's a day one, as long as you're there before 6 o'clock, they'll tip it. If it's after 6 o'clock, then you've got to wait for the night staff to come in. It's pretty good though. Question for you guys. Which camera do you prefer when I'm talking like this? Do you prefer the one behind me so you can see everything, or do you prefer the one on the windscreen so you can just see what's in front of me? Reason I'm asking is I want to use one for just when I'm talking like this and the other for time lapses. So again, all depends on which one you prefer for the time lapse. Do you like time lapse seeing me and outside, or do you like the time lapse on the windscreen, or vice versa, or whatever? Let me know in the comments. It would be interesting to know, see what your feelings about it are. Because I just want to dedicate the one camera for one and the other camera from the other, because it's a bit of a pain when it comes to editing, finding which clip goes where. And yeah, so if I just use one camera for time lapses, one camera for when I'm talking, I know where I am then, basically. It does add a little bit of time to the editing, but I do enjoy the editing anyway. It's good. It's a nice simple system that I use. I use Filmora Wondershare 9. I've had a lot of people asking me what editing suite I use. I know the boys use Adobe Professional Pro. I can't get on with it, I just can't get my head around it. Whether it's an age thing or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I can't get my head around that Premiere Pro. Wondershare Filmora Filmora Wondershare is so simple to use, and with it being updated now, it's now Filmora 9. It's got so many different things I could do with it. I should really experiment and see if I can do a little bit more with the clips, but everyone seems to like the way I do it at the moment, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it. At the end of the day. Oh, hate this roundabout this time of night. So all the traffic queuing up for the 4232 heading down to the Lanheading interchange, and it just queues up all the way back. There's only one lane that goes into 2 down the bottom, and you got everything coming from Newport Road, coming onto the 4232 as well, and it's just a nightmare. I'm not going up the 4232, I'm actually going up Rover Way there, and end up towards Wentlug, and then hooking a right onto Newton Road. And one of my colleagues, Lee, he's told me exactly where it is, so I shouldn't have a problem finding it. But yeah, it is me after all. But you never know. So I want to get round the roundabout and go over that way. But I'm just going to be stuck in the traffic now, waiting to get round there. Because everything's queuing up to go down the 4232. And I do apologise if I am sniffing and snorting. Still can't seem to get shot of this cold. It's lingering around like a bad smell. My colleagues in CF there, you can let me out? Yes, Rob. Oh, this is a nightmare. You can see these two having a spat now. One cutting in front of the other. Oh, he's hanging back. Ooh, that was close. Hey, I'm around. Poor old colleague looked like he's going to go and sit in that traffic. See, the queue will be all the way up here as well. Probably up to about the roundabout, I would think. So I'm probably going to sit in this coming back. No, it's not quite up to the roundabout, but halfway. Yeah. Not too far to go now. So I hope you guys have gone over and had a look at the 3 new vloggers that I've mentioned. This Wittering Trucker, DD12 and Truck Driver Haley. If you haven't gone to check them out already, go and have a look. DD, to be honest, he's building up quite a good following. He hasn't been doing it long. His subs are growing big time. He's doing really well for himself. So go check those 3 out. And if you do subscribe, tell them I've sent you over, and it's just nice for them to know that they've come from here. Oh, it must be burning something somewhere. You got that burnt paper smell in the air. This road is so bumpy, it is unbelievable. But now I've got a non-bouncy seat. It's half bearable. Whereas with the other truck, the other DAF, I was bouncing all over the place, feet coming off the floor and everything. That doesn't happen anymore. Because I can lock the position. It's not fully locked. I've got it on the first notch, which has got a little bit of play in it, a little bit of bounce, which is just nice. Because if I release it down, you'll see now. There we go. I'm bouncing all over the place again now. And my feet are up and down. Now, don't want that. That's the one I want. Little bit of play in it, just so it's comfortable. Alright, Newton Road is the next one on the right, I believe. Sure it is. Where that tipper is going now. I've got to go down there, but he'll be veering off to the left. I've got to go slightly right, down to the T-junction, turn left, and it's on the right hand side apparently. Not the widest of roads either. Oh, never been down this one before, to be honest. Where's that one going? That's going down. Car's waiting there. I'm so glad I'm going to be washing my truck after. All this muck and cack on the floor. Gonna get all over. Thank you. Ooh, a bit slippery as well. Low Master Turf, that's the one, and that's straight up. It is very slippery. Lots of mud on the road. That was a reluctant thank you. Alright, this should be interesting. Can't be it. See, I told you I'd mess up. Da, 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 da. I knew I'd mess up. Lawn master on what I need.
Nobody on the gate to stop you.
No.
Fucking idiot. He keeps disappearing. Back to our gate just down here.
Yeah.
Turn, take the sharp right.
Take the sharp right.
Yeah.
So as if I'm...
Follow the lane round the back of Atlantic and hang a left and it comes up on your right, buddy. All right.
Lovely. Thanks, matey. Much appreciated. Sorry, I know I'm sniffing. Do apologise. Told you I'd mess up, didn't I? Yeah. Trying not to spin, because if I spin, it's going to make everything else stinking. Alright, through the gate and slightly right. Well, sharp right, he said, wasn't it? It's up that way.
Alert, alert. Your wife is calling. Alert, alert. Alert.
Alright, I'll come back to you in a bit. Claire's ringing me.
Alert.
Toodles.
Alert.
Greetings. You rejoin me on Thursday afternoon. And it's been a very, very unproductive day. Hence why I've started in the afternoon, sort of. Well, I'll come back to you on the afternoon anyway. Got in this morning, started up at 6. Picked up the box I was supposed to pick up, took it down to Avonmouth. Took me a while to get down there with early morning traffic and whatnot. Got down there about 10 to 8. Got there, and when I pulled up I could see in the lane, there's like a lane that you got to go down where they load and unload the containers with a crane. And there was a container smack bang in the middle of the lane, like, okay, bit weird, but okay. Perhaps it's there for a reason. So anyway, took the paperwork up to the office, and he said, "Is that the scrap from GLJ?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Have you weighed it?" No one's told me to weigh it. So he had one of those looks on his face as if to say, "Told him to tell you." So anyway, he told me where to go. Went and got it weighed. Came back, and he said, "See that box in the middle?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "That's one of your boxes that you, one of the, it was brought over yesterday. So the crane can't lift it." Said the crane lifted it off yesterday, driver pulled off, and he couldn't lift it any further, so the crane had to put it on the floor. Couldn't lift it. Mainly because it was offset. Down in Avonmouth container place, it's all on cable. There's nothing solid like it is in Freightliner or anything like that. It's a big overhead crane on cables. And for some unknown reason, because of the way it's loaded, because you've seen me load the GLJ boxes, it's the ones that tilts up and then they load from the top with the doors open and whatever, and then put it back down. But apparently, because it's loaded that way, the majority of the weight is on the back of the container. And because it's uneven, the big crane down there goes, not having it. He said, we'll try yours. He said, but don't move your lorry, which I don't anyway, because I'm always outside the lorry when they take it off anyway. And he said, if we can only move it so far, he said, if the light comes on, he said, we're going to have to put it back on you. So, give me where I was supposed to be unloading, and then I was supposed to be getting another box down there then to go up to Gloucester. So told me what I was going to unload and then reload the other one. So I went around there, crane came over, tried lifting it, it's got about, I don't know, that much off the container, off the skelly, and the red light came on. Not happening. So he had to put it back on. I went back around to the office, spoke to our office, and they said, well, hang fire, we'll come back to you now, find out what's going on. Then the office down there called me up. They said, right, okay, you're shooting off with it, away you go. So then I called the office here, and I said, I told them going, where am I taking it to? Am I coming back to the yard, or is it going to Freightliner? She said, no, don't go anywhere yet. She said, it hasn't been confirmed yet. So I turn around and go back again. Why is it people on slip roads do not accelerate? That's what I was looking for then. Accelerate, you go a lot quicker than me and you'll get past. You slow down, you got no chance. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, to go back and then wait on a phone call to find out what was happening. 2 hours later, I get a phone call to say bring it back to the yard. Okay. And as I said, I should have been up in Gloucester at 10 o'clock this morning to load, take down to Southampton. So I took it back to the yard, swapped trailers, got an empty skelly over the Freightliner, picked up this container I've got on the back now, and I'm now on my way to Gloucester. Due to get there at 25 to 2. It's now 20 past 1. Oh, 25 to 3, sorry. 2:35. 2:35 I'm due there, and it's now 13:21. So, yeah, it's been very, very unproductive. So I've been in since 6:30, so I've done 7 hours work, and I haven't really done anything for it. I've driven down to Avonmouth, brought the job back, I've gone over the Freightliner, just been sat in Freightliner for 45 minutes. So yeah, hasn't been a lot to say or do. So hence why I haven't come back to you until now. But it's all sent to test us. All sent to test us. Going to a place called EMR up in Gloucester. Don't know what it's loading. Never been there before. Apparently there's about 10 loads out of there today. A couple of my colleagues have already gone up. I know it's off junction 12 somewhere, so fingers crossed I'll find it okay. What I might do before I get there is just have a quick look at Google Maps so I can see exactly where it is and go from there. Anything else? Oh, I got home last night, obviously. Nice time off with Claire last night. Up this morning. I was up at 20 past 5. Got into work for about 20 past 6. Started working at past 6. And yeah, well, you know the rest. So yeah, that's me for the minute. I'm going to crack on up to Gloucester, and I'll speak to you when I get there. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles! Evening, guys! I'm on the dock. Got up to Gloucester. I was up there for about an hour and a half, and was it an hour and a half? Might have been a little bit longer than that. 2.5 hours, actually. Sorry, 2.5 hours. It is now 10 past 8. I've got till 9:30. I got to take this box off. And I got to go over to Pentalva and then pick up an empty box and head back to Gloucester for the morning. I got to be in Gloucester for 11 o'clock. It's another one of these loads coming back down to Southampton. So I'll probably be out tomorrow night, which I don't mind. So I'm just hoping now. I've been here about 15 minutes. I'm just hoping now that 17 minutes, I won't fire off. So they're pretty quick getting these off because it can be an hour or so in Pentalva sometimes, and I need to get out and get back up to Winall to pack up. So as long as I'm out of here, off the dock by 9 o'clock, I'll be good. Just need to get this box off, and it's it does tend to get a bit frustrating when you see other people having their boxes taken off that have pulled on after you. It's a nightmare, especially when you're not having the box put on, just having it taken off, and I want to get out of here, get over to Pentalva. There we go. Just been informed as well that my truck is going to have light bars, visor bar and low bar in the next week or two, so that'll be good, just to come in line with the rest of the fleet. The boss actually put a message on the picture I put up with the 2 trucks after they've been liveried up, and he's put, well, I've only just seen it now, but yeah, we're having light bars put on in the next week or 2, so looking forward to that. Make the truck look a little bit nicer. And I've started on the metal work. I've started on the exhaust cover, but it's not been a very nice day today, so I haven't really had time to do anything, so yeah, I got to start on the tank, and then next couple of weeks now start working on them and getting them a bit shiny, make the truck look a little bit nicer. So yeah, I am going to give you a cab tour. I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow when it's light. I was saying that I might do it later on, but I'm in the middle of putting my curtains and that up at the moment. Looks like the one next to me, the other guy that was loading up at Gloucester, he's one of the subbies for Paul. He's having his box taken off, so hopefully mine will be next. So yeah, I won't do it later on. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do the cab tour tomorrow, especially if I'm out tomorrow night. I'm in the midst of putting up my curtains and that. I put my pelmet up, I put the one curtain up, but I'm going to take it back off because I've now figured out how to take the old ones out. So I'm going to take the ones originally and then take them off, and then I'll put the other one back on, and I'll do the same on this side then. So I'll have my curtains up. I'm not going to put the back one up because it feels a bit too enclosed. So, but the ones from the Mercedes fit in here, so happy days. I'm going to buy more curtains. So I'm happy about that. And the beige actually goes with the rest of the truck at the top, because the top of the truck is beige, bottom is grey. So it does go. And when I left my truck last week, when I cleared it all out, I was in so much of a rush. Obviously I forgot to do the outro. I forgot to take my steering wheel cover off as well. So he's heading off. So yeah, I went out and bought a new steering wheel cover, and it's a beige one. Black and beige, so it goes with the rest of it, goes with the curtains, goes with the truck, so it looked quite nice. So yeah, starting to get there, starting to put my stamp on it. It looks a bit of a mess in here at the moment because I'm still messing about with things, but it's getting there, it's getting there. I say I've only had it, what's this, now my 4th day with it, so it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, that's me so far. Just waiting to have this box taken off, and then I gotta head over to Pentalva, get one loaded, and then see if I can get parked up at the Winnall Industrial Estate. So I will either come back to you later on when I'm parked up, or I'll catch you in the morning, guys. See what I'm doing tomorrow after the Gloucester, if anything. So I'm coming down to Southampton. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. But what I'm going to try and do as well is I'll see if I can get some footage of getting the container taken off and everything else, because there's a different way of doing it. It's a GLJs in EMRs. So I'll see if I can get some footage, put the camera on the side maybe, and see if I can get some footage for you. Because this has been a fairly boring vlog, I've got to be honest. But it's a bit of content. I have had a couple of comments this week from last week's vlog saying that they weren't too impressed and there wasn't a lot of content. I thought it was quite a good vlog last week, but yeah. There we go. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as. I've always said that from the beginning. So, is that me he's taking off? Yep, it's me. Hang on, be back now. Oh. As you're probably aware, I got to get out the cab when they do put the boxes on, put the boxes off. It's all health and safety side of things. So I've just got to give him the thumbs up now to let him know that he's cleared the skelly. There's about 28 ton in that, so he should all lift up. Yeah, there we go. All good. And away it goes. Right, let's get over to Pentalva. Oh. Over to Pentalva now. See if I can get this box on in the next 45 minutes or so. And good to go then. Right, lights are going to go out now, so I will either catch you later on or I'll catch you in the morning, guys. Speak to you soon. Doodles. Good morning, guys. How on earth are we? You joined me in Gloucester. Didn't come back first thing this morning. One, it was dark. Two, my microphone camera battery had died again, so I've had to charge it. So I thought I'll wait till it gets light, give a chance to charge up the battery, and all good to go then. Mainly because you can hardly hear me when I'm moving with the front camera there. So it's a lot better than the 5 was, but it's still not perfect. So yeah, I've picked up something in my tyre. I think it's a stone. It's annoying me. I'm about, what am I now? 10-15 minutes away from my tip. I don't think it's that long actually. About 5 minutes, I think. Oh, I know why. That's telling me to go up because of the limit. Yeah, where I've got to turn right, there is a 7.5 ton weight limit, but it says except for access. So because I need to get in there for access, I'm okay. So I'm going to be turning right here, then I'm going to be going next right again. You'll see a big sign saying 7.5 ton. So before anyone says, you shouldn't have gone down there, I can. Just saying. It actually does say, except for access as you're going in.
Turn right, A430, Bristol Road.
Oh, ambulance. Yeah, I got parked up last night about 9:15. Got up to the Winnell with about 13 minutes left on my 15-hour day. So I was up then this morning, 6 o'clock. I started 6:30, just over 9 hours off. Went up to Sutton Scotney because I needed to use the facilities. So I used the facilities and had a wash, clean my teeth and all that sort of thing. And I treated myself to a breakfast wrap this morning. It's not very often I do that, but I had a breakfast wrap and I thoroughly enjoyed it. With a nice cuppa that I made, obviously. And I got my curtains up last night. Actually sorted it all out, got the old one, the other ones down, and Bristol Road Trading Estates, 7.5 ton, but it does say on the signs by year, except for access, which is what I need. Because I believe XPO are down here as well. I think they've got a depot down this way. I remember doing it coming into XPO when I was on International Timber with Keedwells. Yeah, I got my curtains up last night. Did one of them while I was talking to Claire. We always FaceTime in the evenings. So yeah, it's starting to look a little bit nicer in here. Just need to get some seat covers now. Get some nice seat covers, and the inside will more or less be done then. I don't want to overdo it, but I just want it looking nice, you know. And my mate Gavi, I met him yesterday in Leigh Delamere Services when I had to stop for half hour. And he always says my truck looks cluttered because he uses things and puts them away again. Whereas with me, I always keep my stove out, my kettle's always out. So I can get to it when I want it rather than have to dig it out all the time. But he always says it looks cluttered, but he did like the truck. Yeah, I thought so. Just down here on the right now. There's a bit of a nasty left-hander to get into this this gate. So if there's anything parked there, you struggle a little bit. All depends how many are there. If there's any loading at the moment. So I know there was another load going out. I think there was 10 going out yesterday. I'm not sure how many are going out today. Yeah, there's one load in there now. One waiting that I can see. I'm gonna get this corner, but you gotta watch it outside as well. So you gotta make sure you get it right round. Oh, and there's another one there as well. Oh, I could be here a while then. So you gotta get it nice and wide so you can get the swing on the trailer to come back in. It's a bit close on that gate, but I'd say I'm about half a foot away from it, so it's all good. Right, on the weighbridge. Yeah, one being loaded, 2 others waiting, so I could be here a while. Right, dig out my coat. Because it's raining. Get the big orange one out. Gotta see if I can get a way of getting that RT keyed wheel off the back, because it's a nice coat. Nice and thick, nice and warm. Alright, boots. Taking out a gear. Oh, put my boots on. Oh, there's another one waiting over there as well. Blimey. There's 3 in front of me. Yeah, I'm gonna be here a while. Oh. Well, what I might see if, saying that it was raining, and I haven't got my waterproof cover with me. I was gonna say, I'm gonna see if I could get some footage of it being loaded up. But, I don't know. I'll have to see what I can do. If I ain't got my waterproof cover with me, I can't film outside with it raining. Alright, hard hat's in the side locker. There's Paul. It's my boss. Alright, I'll catch you all later, guys. Doodles! Right, okay, all booked in. But no room in here for me at the moment, so I've got to back out and park in between the 2 vans back there. I got a car in the way now. It's literally gone into where I need to be, I think. Oh no, he's gone in front of the van. I'm okay. Ooh, come on, up over the bump. That's it. Not the best of ones to reverse out of, I gotta be honest. Right, there we go. All done. Turn that off, turn that off. And there we are. Right. Just a case of, I might as well put that on brake now. I'm not doing anything. Oh. With the other DAF, every time I turned the ignition off, it went straight to brake, which was great. Because if I was doing other work, I could just switch it to other work, but failing that, I'd just leave it on brake. Great. No problems whatsoever. Right, I'm going to turn that front camera off now. So that should have gone off now. You'll see me switching it off anyway, but the front one will have gone off. Turn that off. As I'm going to be parked here for a while, I might as well do the cab tour of sorts. It's basically more or less the same as the other one. There's a couple of slight differences. Let's take you off here. Right, okay. Put that on so I can see what I'm actually filming. A bit of light on it, and I've actually got all 6 lights working up there. I only had 3 of them working on the other one. I got the other reading map light up there, and then there's one above me as well, same again. Got lights under there, and it also lights up red at night. You can see that looks really nice when it's at night. So yeah, that's really nice. I do like that feature. My little feature is over by there. I switch that on and to the blue. And that's my little truck, a Jenko sign. It's only small, but it does for me. It's quite nice. Not bad for £17 off eBay. Top bunk, which is basically what I use for a lot of storage. I got the old curtains up there. Still got the bag of the bag there with yeah, I got the bag there. That's got the rear curtain that goes along there. I'm not going to put it up. It's a bit pointless, and it feels a bit enclosed when that's up. I prefer to have the space, as it's a super space cab. I might as well keep it as a super space cab. I got my little bag of tricks there for my cameras there hanging up. Putting my jacket back up for a minute. By there you've got the all the settings for the sunroof, the visor on the sunroof. That's for the night light. Turn the night lights on and off. It's no longer called a night heater now. It's called a parking heater. So you can turn it on from here if you want to. I mean, I sleep up the other end. I think this is designed to be slept, you know, so you'd over this side. But yeah, I always sleep up the other end anyway. I don't know why. I just always tend to sleep on that side. So as you can see at the moment, it's set on 27 degrees. I haven't used it as of yet, and then you can turn the temperature up and down using that button there. Little light reading map there, map reading light there. Turn that off, I don't need it, it's warm enough in here. Got some shelvings up there. That's my little television that I very, very rarely use, because I always use my iPad. See, there's another two shelves over that side. Nice large cupboard there. It's got all my clothes in. Spare high-vis for when Claire comes out with me. She likes her pink high-vis. And obviously got my knick-knacks, socks and jumper, spare trousers. I've always got about 4 or 5 pairs of trousers with me just in case. Centre one, it's got my oven and all different bits and bobs. Most essential, tea bags, cutlery, little bowl that I have breakfast in, cereal if I ever have cereal. It's not very often I eat cereal, but I've got it there just in case I need it. Another shelf unit here, and yeah, another cupboard there. And I've got all my towels, wash kit, tissues, wet wipes, box of sweeties, and that sort of thing, spare cup, deodorant, all that sort of thing. And some of my cleaning stuff. I actually used my window stuff this morning because it was a little bit mucky in here. So I, there we go, put that back in. There's my high-vis. Get the high-vis out, I'll show you the high-vis. Let's put that over there a minute. This is the one that Stu and Katie Mace had made for me, which I really appreciate, and it has been noticed in work as well. They all like it. They say, oh, you've been given your own high-vis, have you? I said, no. I said, it was made for me. One of my subscribers made it for me. It's difficult to do this one. And so basically it's just a high-vis with my name on it. As you can see there, Jenko, kind of container link there. And then on the back, it's got the full kind of container multimedia logistics provider with the website and everything else on the back. I really love it. It's amazing. It was a nice little surprise, and again it was nice to see Stu and Katie on the weekend. Keep that up there out the way. 2 shelving units at the back there. One where I keep my rear camera there, obviously with my sign, the little pup and the sheep, Yayan. I haven't named the pup yet. That was given to me by a subscriber at Peterborough Truck Fest. There's the 2 books that were sent to me by Malcolm Green, the Essential New Trucker's Handbook and the Theory Test Questions. That's all my paperwork there. One thing I am missing that I didn't have, or that I did have in the other truck, is a drawer down here. I did have a drawer there, but I don't have one in here. Obviously my fridge, which is full of goodies. I still have the storage space there, but now I've got to lift the bunk. So I got the storage space under the bunk, more storage space there, and a couple of bits there. That's the I can get into this one side locker from inside if I need to. So yeah, I can get in there if I need to. And the other there's another storage locker outside, but I can't get to it from inside the cab. But the nice thing is I can actually lift the bunk and I don't have to remake the bed. So it all comes up in one, so that's great. What else we got? Obviously all the camera systems in front. That's the one I record on for the front facing camera, my phone, Sat-Nav. That's my dash cam. Dash cam's always on. I have a Kenwood music system in here. It hasn't got the Sat-Nav, which is what I thought I was getting, but it doesn't really matter because I got my own Sat-Nav anyway, so it's not a biggie. And as I said earlier on, a couple of the boys say if you've got your phone connected to it as well, it tends to go funny. So yeah, it's a nice little system, cracking sound on it. I don't know whether there's a oh yeah, that's a just quick blast because I don't want to get a copyright strike. But there's lovely sound on it. I got 6 speakers. There's one up the top there, one there. That speaker there is for the hands-free system on the phone, and there is 2 speakers behind me on the actual bed itself, and whether you can see, but there's one over there and there's one down there. And obviously got the 2 in the doors as well. There's one in each door as well. So there's 6 of them. Dashboard's exactly the same. So I'll give you a quick show of the dash again. Turn that off. So basically that's the dashboard. Really nice setup. Got all the menu system, which is I can get to via the steering column. So it's really good. I'm loving it. It's really nice. That was one of the colleagues just turned up now. It's another one. He's going to be waiting a while. So anyway, all right, sorry, I didn't have it pointed at me then. Right, he's probably going to come over and chat to me now. So I'm going to shoot off for the bit, and I will speak to you when I'm on my way back down to Southampton. Hope you enjoyed the quick cab tour, and I'll speak to you later. Toodles. Afternoon, guys. Right. I left Gloucester about 40 minutes ago. It is now 4:25. Got there at 10:10. Left there at 20 to 4. They had a major problem with one of their machines. They had to have a pipe replaced. They had to wait for the pipes to be delivered. And what I said earlier on, there was 4 in front of me. There was actually 6 in front of me. And they turned 2 away because they said they wouldn't get them all loaded in time. So yeah, I was the last one to be loaded, and I'm on my way down to Southampton now. So I'm out tonight, and I'm not going to get to Southampton tonight. Got major delays in front of me, and I've only got till 7:30. So even if I was to get there tonight, the Sat-Nav's telling me 5 to 7, which leaves me 35 minutes leeway for getting the box off, having another box on, and that will be impossible on a Friday night. So I've got a 6 till 7 VBS in the morning. So I'm going to go in the morning, tip that out, and load a box on for the yard. When I get back to the yard then, Kylie's asked me if I minded dropping a box into Bristol for her. Just drop it and come back solo. So I'm going to do that as well. So it's going to be a couple of hours tomorrow. Well, I don't mind. I still get a full day's pay for it. So they need something done, I'll do it. Not a problem. So basically it's going to be a case of probably get the Winnells industrial estate again tonight, so I'll stop in the same place I did last night. That's 20 minutes away from the dock. Depending on what's on my stop, I'll have 11 off from there. I'll start at that time, get into the dock hopefully for 6 AM. Be out of the dock by 7, back to the yard for 10, drop and swap into Bristol for about 11:30. Should be done by about 1 o'clock tomorrow, hopefully. Depending on traffic coming into Bristol tomorrow and that sort of thing, but we'll see. I should be done by about 1 o'clock. Claire's working till 3:30, so it's not a biggie. By the time I get back, wash the truck off and sort things out, probably be home for about 2 o'clock, I would think. So yeah, it's a miserable afternoon. Been raining for most of the day now, so that's me so far, really. I haven't been asked for a few shout outs, so hopefully a bit later on when I park up I'll do a couple of shout outs, and I'll probably end the vlog tonight. I won't go into tomorrow, but yeah, I'll do a couple of shout outs later on. I know I've got quite a few requests from a couple of videos back and messages on Facebook and whatever else. I haven't done a shout out for ages, so I'll see if I can find some and do some shout outs and yeah, see what time I park up. So I'm going to crack on, see what this traffic's like. Luke has just told us that there's a major delay before the A34. Apparently there's been an accident between 13 and 12. So I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad by the time I get there. I'd say I'm probably about an hour and a half away from the A34. So we see. Going through, coming out the rush hour now, it's coming up to 4:30 now. So we see what the traffic's like. And I'll definitely get the Winnell tonight, that's without a shadow of a doubt. So I'll park up there, have the 11 off, and then go into the dock in the morning then. So yeah, I'm going to crack on, and I'll catch you when I'm parked up. I'll catch you in a bit, guys. Toodles!
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something or someone that makes my world turn upside down, wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I had to leave, there's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in, I've packed my things to go, am I being naive, but it's my choice to make, it's my new rebellious way.
Evening, guys. All packed up for the evening down in Winnell Industrial Estate again. It's the third night in a row I think I've been here. It's nice and quiet, lots of CCTV around and lots of lighting, so all good. Oh, excuse me, I am really tired tonight, really tired. As promised, I'm going to go through some shout outs. I'm just going to go through my messages on my messenger system, through whoever's asked for a message through this. You probably get a shout out, so I'm going to quickly scroll through them. I had a pretty good rundown, a little bit of traffic on the M4 and the M5, not a lot of delay, but you know, not too bad. About 10 minutes delay, I think, on the M5, and about 5 minutes on the M4. Reports that there was a big queue, but luckily it was after junction 13 when I come off the 34. It was queuing up the other side of the junction. There was a big queue. Apparently there'd been an accident up there. But apart from that, it's been pretty good. Stopped off at Sutton Scotland on the way down to use the facilities. I'm going to put some tea on in a minute. But I just thought, what time is it now? It's 5 to 7 now. I pulled up here about 22, so I've done all my paperwork, had a quick walk around, make sure everything's all right. So, yeah, anyway. The first shout out is to Matthew Stavert. He's only just started watching my vlogs, so welcome to the channel, Matthew. Hope you continue enjoying them, mate. Let's have a look. This could take a little bit of time. Joel Roberts. He haven't asked for a shout out, but he's there anyway, so I'll give Joel a shout out. Jason Lines. He's the guy I met up in Rochester last week, so I'll give you another shout out, Jace. It was good to meet you last week, mate. David Jennings, he's from Telford, Tennessee, over in the good old US of A. He's asked for a shout out. He says, cheers from across the pond. Just out watching the videos, enjoying every minute. Would appreciate the shout out, David from Telford in Tennessee, USA. I'm trying to figure out. It says it's pronounced Telford, Telferd, in case I was wondering. So Dave, thank you very much for watching, mate. Glad you enjoyed the channel. Let's have a look. Clayton Middlelane, he sent me a message last week asking about the book. There is no discount code, but I do have a link to it. It is a rather large link, so I don't know how much it's going to take up on the description below, but I will put it in the description. I know I haven't covered much of it this week, but it is a cracking book. It's the Essential New Trucker's Handbook. It's really good, guys. So if you're a new starter, a new driver, or thinking about getting into driving, and you would brush up on any of the rules and regs, it's all in the book. There's lots and lots and lots of stuff in there. So please have a look at it. It's about £19, I think, on Amazon. I will put up the link for it, and have a look at it, and go ahead and get one for yourself. You won't regret it, guaranteed. Sorry guys, I should have written these down really. I think that's about it on here at the moment. Oh, there we go. Sophie Marie Robinson has asked for a shout out. She messaged me on the 12th of October. It's only a couple of weeks. Sorry guys, I know I haven't done a lot of shout outs. So Sophie Marie Robinson, thanks for watching, lovely. Glad you enjoyed the vlogs. Boom, 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 boom. Nope, that's not one. Sorry, I know this is going on a bit long now, wouldn't
Let's go on to my excuse me, my YouTube. I know there was a couple of requests on my last video. On the containers? Yeah, on the containers. Right, let's have a look. Hope you thinking about it as well. I hope you guys are enjoying Truck Driver Haley's and DD12's vlogs. They seem to be doing really well. Truck Driver Haley's subs have gone up quite a bit, and so have DD's. DD's doing really well. So hello to you two guys. Hope you're okay, and I'm really glad that your channels are getting the recognition. Talking of channels, there's another young lady that started vlogging as well. She hasn't got many subs. Go and check her out. Sorry, I got an awful tickle in the throat. Nessa Trucker UK. Go and check out Nessa and see if we can get a couple of subs onto her channel as well. It's really good vlogs. She's new to the job, class 2. So go and check her out as well. It's crazy because I get like 80 to 90 messages a week now on the YouTube channel. It's the only thing about trying to find all the messages while I'm actually vlogging. What I should do is during the week perhaps have a look for them and write them down. There we go. Richard McCall, he's asked for a shout out. Says, hi Jenko, love the vlogs. Keep them coming, buddy. Love watching your week. Could you please give me a shout out on your next blog? And his good lady, Tracy Saxby. She sits and watches with him every week. So that's Rich McCall and Tracy Saxby. Thanks for watching, guys. Glad you enjoy the vlogs. Hope they're not too boring for you. A lot of people are saying that my content is going downhill lately. But a lot of you are saying my content's fine, so we will get the odd person that doesn't like the content, but I do my best with what I've got. That's all I can say. There's not a great deal you can do with containers because you can't show anything. You can't show the loading, you can't show the unloading, you can't show strapping or anything like that because there's none of that. So yeah, I do apologize if my content has gone downhill. I don't know why I'm struggling to read. I got my glasses here. Yeah. Oh look, I can see. Dee sent me a message. Great vlog as always, Jenko. Was the rebar unloading done with a big magnet on that crane? Yes, it was 3 big magnets on there. I did reply to you as well. And he says, thanks very much for the shout out. I wasn't expecting it. That's why I give you the shout out, mate, because you don't expect it. I've just seen this now. Someone's asked for a link for the air fresheners. I have sent Charlotte in Opal a request for a link, but unfortunately they sell to the main big suppliers, sort of companies and whatever else, But they said there is they've sent me a little email and a link to their website, which then will guide you to whoever sells their products. So I'll put that in the link below as well. I have got that was sent to me this week. So I'll definitely put that in for you. Simon Cornwall, he said, I spotted you clapping. What was that for? If you do see me clapping, it's basically so I can tie up all the video itself, because I'm using like 3 or 4 cameras, and I can edit it on the clap, and sometimes I forget to edit out that bit at the beginning, and sometimes you catch it on the crossover. So sometimes you will see me clap. I'll try not to get in as often as I have been doing. But about a lot of requests of what Sat-Nav I use lately as well. I actually use the TomTom Go Professional 620. So I hope that answers people's questions. It's a good Sat-Nav. It's built in traffic. The 620 is you get a yearly subscription on it. So you get it for a year when you buy it, and then you got to renew it every year. I believe now the new 650 is lifetime maps on it, so you haven't got to lifetime traffic, so you haven't got to update it. I think it was £48 I spent for the new updates and whatever. I think it was £48 for the year. There we go. Roy Evans. He's from I'll read the message. Your magnetism for truckers has reached over here in Sacramento, California. I'm no 44 on the likes and born in 1944. Watching your clips really makes an old retired driver feel warm and fuzzy inside. May God bless and keep you the rubber side down and the shiny side up. Thank you very much, Roy. Nice of you to send me the message, mate. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's always nice to hear from people across the water. To see excuse me, to find out the people that are watching me from across the water. And there's Dave Smith. He's messaged me to say that book on Amazon is for about £19. So I was right. So yeah. I see Dee Dee's got another one out now. Strapping. So go and check out Dee Dee's vlogs. DD12, Truck Driver Haley, and go and have a look at Nessa Trucker UK as well. It'd be nice to see her subscriptions go up a little bit. She's a lovely lady. We actually met her at Chapter Mallet Truck Fest. She came over and said hello. She had a photo taken with a couple of the boys. So that's about it for this week, guys. I'm not going to vlog tomorrow now. I'm going to call it a week. It's been 3 days, so I do apologise. My throat is so dry. And don't worry, there's no vodka in here. It's just mango juice. So, plan for tomorrow. Get up at 5 o'clock. Away from here, I can start at 20 to 6. Because I stopped at 20 to 7 tonight, so I'm going to have 11 off. Start at 20 to 6. That'll get me down to Southampton Dock for about 6:05. Hopefully I'll be in and out of there by 7 o'clock. Then back to the yard, which will hopefully be about 10:30. I'm going to have a break. And then I'm going to pick a trailer up to go to Bristol. Apparently it's on my truck com. Refresh jobs. Other days. Oh, it's not on there. Got Monday's work on there. There's nothing on there for tomorrow. Apparently I got to pick a trail up to go to Bristol, but it's not on my truck com. I was told it was going to be on my truck com. But I will find out in the morning. Yeah, so it's a quick run, unless it's been covered by someone else. I don't know, it may have been covered by someone else. But I said I'd take it over to Bristol for them anyway, so it should be done by about 1 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, that's me for the week, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Another 3-dayer. Hope you enjoyed the cab tow. I know it's not much different to the last one I had, but there are a couple of differences. But it's mine. I can do what I want to it now. I can make it my own. So next couple of months, I'll be doing different bits and bobs to it. It's having the light bars fitted now in the next week or two. So it'll be a visor bar and a low bar fitted. The boss is fitting them. So thank you, Paul Wells, for that. Much appreciated. He's put some on for because all the other boys have got them on theirs as well, the 68 plate ones. So yeah, that'll make it look a little bit nicer. And that's about it, I think, guys. So whatever you're doing, be safe, be good, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Doodles.